Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11 on this Monday. I hope you had a lovely weekend and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. And if you are new to the channel, then a really warm welcome to you. Really glad to have you over on the channel. And yes, I am looking rather different today. I decided to go for a change when it comes to my hair. It's always good to bring in change. And yeah, it feels good. It's different, still getting used to it, but it feels good. And also, last week I did talk about ascension symptoms and how they were affecting my neck as well. So it's quite good to not have my hair sort of coming down to my neck as well. I also talked about, on Valentine's Day, I also announced the winners of the decks that I was giving away for my decks for reaching 1,000 subscribers. And I still haven't heard from two of the people actually that I announced as winners. And last week I actually commented as well. I've announced this several times in videos on the community page as well. And also last week I even at some point I even commented on the other person's comment, to ask them to contact me, and I haven't heard from them. And I'm really being guided to give away this deck because it's been sitting there for nearly a month now. And it's for somebody to use. So I've been guided to the video again to announce that I'm giving away this deck to somebody else who also entered the giveaway. Everything happens for a reason. So the angels guided me to Angela. So Angela, if you are watching this video, if you could send me an email. My email address is in the description box below with your full address, including your full name and country as well, and I'll be able to send this deck to you. So Angela, congratulations, this deck is coming to you, the Divine Masculine Takes Charge Affirmations deck. So if you could drop me an email with your address, that would be amazing. Okay, so today we are going to bring in a few decks. We're checking in with the energy to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines as we start this new week. So we're bringing in two different tarot decks. For the Divine Masculines, we're bringing in the Oceanic Tarot. So thank you, angels. What is going on with the Divine Masculines? What is going on with the Divine Masculines? Thank you, angels. What is going on with the Divine Masculines? What do we need to know? Okay, so that's for the Divine Masculines. For the Divine Feminines, we're bringing in the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you, angels. What is going on with the Divine Feminines? What is going on with the Divine Feminines as we start this new week? What is going on with the Divine Feminines? Thank you, angels. Okay, so we've got those ones. And then what else is going on? Thank you, angels, with the Divine Feminines. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Okay, let's just do that one more time. What else do we need to know for the Divine Feminines? Thank you, angels. What else do we need to know? Okay. And then we're also going to bring in the Nature Blessings deck as well. So thank you, angels, for the Divine Masculines. What do we need to know? And then for the Divine Feminines, thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines? And we'll bring in, to finish off, the Divine Lover Oracle. So thank you, angels, for the Divine Masculines. What do we need to know? Wow, really jumping out there. And then for the Divine Feminines, so it's these ones. And then for the Divine Feminines, what do we need to know? And then we'll do for the journey as well with this deck. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the journey? What do we need to know for the journey? Okay, right. So let's see what cards have come out here from the I'm just pulling these out. So from the Oceanic Tarot. So the first card that I'm seeing here for the Divine Masculines, okay, so let's have a look, is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, it says endings there. And, this is really that card about reaching the end of a cycle. This can also be showing, because it's so talking about endings, this can be about them sort of, cutting cords with certain things in their life. They may be bringing in endings when it comes to karmic situations, to the way that they've led their life, cutting out things such as addictions. But there's some endings that the Divine Masculines are bringing in when it comes to their life. but this is also about reaching the end of a cycle so that they can move forward to the next chapter of their life. So this is showing you that, when it comes to their life, your divine masculine is really coming out of this place of the life that they've always had, reaching the end of that cycle, as they start to go through their awakening so that they can move forward to the next chapter of their life. And that's the next chapter of their life that is with you as well, their divine feminine. So there is that ending of a cycle for the divine masculines to help them to be able to move forward. And the next card that has come out for them, so let's see, is the Judgment card. So really powerful that this has come out as well. And, and it says self-reflection there. So as they're reaching the end of a cycle, they are sort of looking back at their life, really realizing that the life that they've always had is not the life that they truly would like to have. They are thinking about what they want for their life moving forward as they are moving forward towards the next chapter of their life. So there is a lot of reflection, of self-reflection that is happening, thinking about their life, really sort of seeing things that they don't want to change, things that they don't want to do anymore when they move forward to the next chapter of their life. So there is a lot of that self-reflection as they reach the end of this chapter. And the next card that has come out is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is really that card of taking some time to rest and it says recovery on here. It's like a time to rest and recharge, think about things. So the message that's really coming through here is that, divine masculines, so your divine masculine may be quiet, but they may be taking some time for themselves. This is about them really just needing that time to think about things. They're reflecting on their life. They are really getting to the end of this life that they've always had, going through a time of change, and and they are really sort of taking some time to recharge, taking some time to to rest and reflect on their life. That's the message that's really coming through here. So they may have had some endings happening in their own 3D world. They may have come out of a karmic situation, but they may just need as well that time to just bring, get everything sort of come to themselves in their own minds. These are the words that are coming through, sort of have some time for themselves and, really be in that place of recovery, really sort of take some time for themselves before they actually sort of move forward to you as well, their divine feminine. So it's like a time of recovery that is coming in for them, where endings have happened, let's say on their 3D world. But this is also a time for, the divine masculines who are reaching that end of a cycle when it comes to their own life as well, so that they can really go through their awakening and move forward to the next chapter of their life. It's the time of them to reflect on their life as well. And then the next message and the next card that has come out for them here is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about, defensiveness. So your divine masculine may be a bit defensive right now. They may not be speaking to you, they may be quiet, but this is because they're taking some time to themselves. They're thinking about their life and moving forward, the things that they are wanting to change. It's like a time for them to really look at their own life as they come to the end of this chapter so they can move forward towards the next chapter of their life. Really think about things, really find themselves as well. So that's the message that's coming through here. And the next card that came out is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about, burdens. So this is about releasing burdens. So they are working on releasing the burdens, the things that are holding them back, the things that are sort of like burdens on their shoulders. As they reach this end of a cycle, they are releasing all this. And, this is why they may also need that time for rest and recharge and recovery, because they've had all these burdens and they're just, letting all this stuff go so that they can be able to feel freer and move forward as well to the next chapter of their life with you, their divine feminine. So they are in this process of releasing what needs to go, releasing the burdens. These can be karmic situations, this can be, just addiction, certain habits and things that have been holding them back in their life as well. So there's a lot of sort of like this change that is happening for the divine masculine. And the next card that has come out is the Moon. And this is about illusion, or seeing past the illusion. So I really feel that what's going on right now with the energy of the divine masculines is like they're starting to see past the illusion of the life that they've always had, of the 3D world, and they're realizing that this is not truth. It is all just illusion. And the truth is the next chapter of their life, the life that they truly desire to have, that they're dreaming about. The truth is the life that is leading them to their divine feminine, that is leading them to their mission, to their purpose. And they're seeing everything else as an illusion. And they are sort of having a bit of a rest and reflecting on their life and seeing how they've lived this life that has been an illusion, because they're opening their eyes. They've reached the end of a cycle of that life that they've always had. They're starting to open their eyes and awakening, and they're seeing past the illusion of this life that they've always had, working on releasing the burdens so that they can be able to move forward to the next chapter of their life, feeling freer as well within themselves. And then the next card that has come out for the divine masculine. So let's see what we have here. So we've got the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is about that love, so they are thinking about things, this time of self-reflection as well. They're thinking about that love that they would like to have with you, their divine feminine. There's a dolphin there. A dolphin is all about unconditional love. So, they are working on filling up their own cup. Even the time that they take to rest and think about things, at that time of recovery, let's say they've come out of a relationship and things have changed in that, and they're taking some time for themselves in between before moving forward towards that life with their divine feminine. This is a time of them, thinking about this love, but also giving themselves that love, filling up their own cup as well. So there's a lot of this that's happening for them to fill up their own cup so that they can be able to move forward towards this life with you, their divine feminine. But they're also thinking about this because it talks about love there. This is about that love that they really would like to have with you, and how they can move things forward when it comes to this. And when it comes to this love, there is hope for the future. The star has come out. So this is showing you that there is hope for the future when it comes to this love with you, their divine feminine. They are reaching the end of a cycle so that they can be able to move forward towards that life that is, that they are dreaming about having. And this is showing you that there is hope when it comes to that love with you. So really beautiful cards to come out for the divine masculine there. So let's see the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine, from the it's the Light Seers Tarot. So the first card that has come out for you is we've got here the Tower that has come out. So you may be facing certain chaos as well in your life. There may be some changes that are happening in your life as well as a divine feminine, but know that these changes are coming in to help to move things forward. And the next card that came out is the Devil as well. So this is about fears. So you may be facing some fears if there are certain changes that are happening in your life. You may be the ego may be coming in, bringing in certain fears, but this is all about change and rebirth. So whatever changes may be happening in your life right now, it is all to bring in a rebirth and bring in, new beginnings for you as well. So, it's about realizing that, releasing the fears that may be coming up. Know that you are safe and protected, and know that this chaos or upheaval that may be happening in your life is actually happening to help to move you forward to the next chapter of your life as well, to bring in that change and that rebirth that helps to move you forward when it comes to this love. And the next card that has come out for you is the Magician. So you're being shown here that you are the magician of your life. You have all the power within you to create the life that you truly desire. So it's about you releasing the fears. Whatever fears may be coming up for you, release those fears and know that you have the power within you by thinking positive thoughts, by operating more from love, by being, in your a positive and trusting when it comes to this journey. You have the power to bring in that life that you truly desire. So really powerful that this has come out. And then the next card that has come out is the Ace of Wands, and this is about good news. So there may be, even if there may be some upheaval and, happening in your life, know that there is good news that is coming in. Good news when it comes to that love, because your divine masculine is reaching the end of a cycle, so they can be able to move forward towards this love with you, because they're thinking about this love. It's part of why they are reflecting when it comes to their life, and there is hope for the future. So there is good news that is coming in for you when it comes to this love. Whatever change is happening in your life right now, it's actually happening to help things to move forward when it comes to this love, and that is going to bring in that good news. And at the right time, your divine masculine will come rushing forward towards you to tell you as well of the love that they have for you. So they're just going through this time of change as well in their life, going through their awakening and reflecting on their own life, so that they can be able to move forward towards you, because this love with you is what they truly desire, and they are going to move forward. That good news is coming in, and they are going to tell you how they feel. So really powerful that this has come out as well. And then the cards that came out for the divine masculines from the nature blessings, wow. Okay, really powerful. So I just said wow, because the cards that have come out, first there's a dragonfly. This is about change. Then there's a butterfly, which is about change and transformation, and we've got the stag. So really, really powerful cards to come out for the divine masculines. So we'll start with the dragonfly, and it says change is in the air. Learn to dance lightly with all the transformation that is occurring in your life. So really powerful. This is showing you that, the divine masculines, there is the transformation that is happening within their life. The end of a chapter or the end of a cycle, so they can move forward towards the next chapter of the life with you. The next chapter of that life that is bringing in that love. So, here you're being shown that there is the transformation that is happening with your divine masculine. That's why they may be going through a time of actually taking some time for themselves, reflecting on their life, releasing the burdens as well, is all part of that change and transformation as they're going through their awakening, and that is helping them to move forward to that next chapter of their life with you. You are reaching a level of emotional maturity that will allow you to experience the joy in all that manifests. So really powerful. That's about them seeing past the illusion of the 3D world, past the illusion of the life that they've always lived, moving forward towards truth, towards the love, towards the life that they truly desire. And that is also helping them to reach this level of emotional maturity. So they're opening up to who they truly are as well. And that will allow them to experience the joy in all that manifests. So they will experience the joy in that life with you as well, their divine feminine. The next card is the butterfly, and it says, you are emerging from a period of radical change. So there's clearly change happening with the divine masculine, whether that is just in their 3D world, them walking away from a karmic situation, or them actually just reaching the end of a cycle when it comes to their life, and really starting to go through this time of awakening and transformation within themselves. So there is that radical change that is happening for the divine masculines. You have not fully adjusted to your new way of being. Take time to pause, reflect, and integrate before joyfully embracing your new life. Honestly, thank you, angels. This is really powerful, because that's exactly the message that was coming through, that they're taking the time for themselves to reflect. There was the Four of Swords, time for recovery, to reflect, and, self-reflection came out as well. And that is exactly it. So they haven't quite reached the point where they're ready to move forward to start this new life. They are taking some time for that reflection, that time for themselves to really sort of, get to the point at which they are ready. So take time to pause, reflect, and integrate before joyfully embracing your new life. So that's the time that they're taking, and they are going to joyfully embrace this new life. They just need some time for themselves. But when they are ready, they are rushing forward to tell you how they feel. And the last card that came out for them is the Stag. So they are becoming that Emperor. They're moving forward as well towards, that union with you. This is their promise of union with you, their Divine Feminine. They're showing you that right now they're going through a time of recovery and, adjusting to the change that has come in for them as they are reaching this level of emotional maturity. And they are promising you that union as well. And it says a big transition is taking place in your life. It will happen gradually, almost imperceptibly, over the next 5 years. Learn to be gentle and kind to yourself during this process. So this is really powerful. This is showing you that the change happens gradually for the Divine Masculines. It just doesn't happen straight away. That's why they have to take that time of rest. So you're being shown here that they are moving forward towards you. They are in this place of promising you that union. And there's been change that has been happening with them. And they're learning as well to be gentle and kind with themselves during this process. But I really feel that, this card is really showing you that they are promising you that union and they're moving forward towards you. And they are going to tell you exactly how they feel. And really powerful as well, especially when you got the card of good news coming in and also of, the Divine Masculine rushing forward as well to tell you how they feel. And then the cards that came out for you, the Divine Feminine. So the first card is this beautiful card here, and it says life is cyclical in nature. Is cyclical in nature. There's a time for planting and a time for reaping. Now is the time for letting go of all that is no longer serving you in preparation for the new cycle ahead. So this is powerful. You're being shown that you're both preparing for the new chapter of your life. You may be going through some upheaval, some chaos and upheaval in your life right now, but this is all to bring in the change. So it's really powerful how all these cards are really linking in to what the energy is about. It is all a time of releasing what needs to go. So whatever chaos may be happening with you right now, Divine Feminine, with the Tower card that came out, this is to help you to release all that no longer serves you so that you can be able to move forward towards this new cycle that is ahead with your Divine Masculine. So really powerful that has come out. And the last card that came out for you is this beautiful card as well here. And it says the universe is trying to tell you something. Be open to receiving information from the invisible realms. Perhaps you will have a significant dream or a friend who will deliver an unusual message. So really powerful. You're being shown here that, you're being given messages by the universe to help you with the changes that are happening in your life, to help you to move forward to the next chapter of your life as well. So it's about paying attention to your dreams or, other things that are going on in your life. So be in the present moment and see those messages that are coming through for you. So really powerful cards that have come out. And then the cards that came out for the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. So the first one is Beautiful You. And this is really beautiful, because the other day I started this series. Well, it's not a series. I started doing these videos, like daily messages for the channel. And, in that, the first message that came out was you. From my deck. So it says Beautiful You. So this is your Divine Masculine talking to you. I smile when I think about how beautiful you are. So really beautiful. That's your Divine Masculine letting you know that they are smiling when they think about how beautiful you are. They may be defensive. They may be taking time to themselves, but they're also thinking about this love with you. They're also thinking about how beautiful you are. Today, I wish for you to love yourself the way I love you. See yourself as I see you. Pure perfection, my perfect counterpart. There is only you. So really powerful. That's the same sort of message that came out from my deck as well. Your Divine Masculine is letting you know that, they love you for who you are. And they see that perfection and they know that you are their perfect counterpart. And for them, there is only you. What a beautiful message. And the next card that came out is Intensity. And it says, our connection is so intense that it scares me sometimes. So your Divine Masculine is being honest here, letting you know that sometimes this connection scares them because it is so intense. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. So your divine masculine is letting you know that there are changes that are happening in their life, in their 3D world, within themselves, as they go through their awakening. There are changes that are happening, and as they reach the end of a cycle as well. But they're asking you to be patient, to take things slowly, be patient with them as well, and be in the place of knowing that they are going to get there. They are going to move forward towards you to tell you how they feel. So the more you're patient and understanding and, compassionate as well towards your divine masculine, the more you help them as well with the changes that they are going through. So really powerful cards to come out. And then the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine. So the first card that came out is Hold Me. And it says, I need to feel your arms around me. I feel that this is also you saying that to your divine masculine. You would love your divine masculine to hold you. But then it's also a message from your divine masculine saying, things are not right in my world and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so I know that everything will be okay. So, with all the changes that are happening in their life, as they're taking that time to reflect, to think about things, that change can be scary as well. So they're asking you to send them love. Send them love as well, as that will help them as well. And then the cards that came out for the journey. So the first card that came out is Release. And it says something needs to be released before we can be together. There are situations in my life that I'm working to free myself from. Please look through the illusion of karmic bonds and know that in spiritual truth, I'm bonded only to you. So you're being shown here that, this change is coming in to help your divine masculine to release what needs to go. There are certain things need to go first for them to be with you. And all divine masculines are at different parts of their journey. Others will still be in a place where there are certain things that need to be released first. Others will have released, certain things, and others are working on releasing certain things. So, they are on different paths. So, they are saying to you, something needs to go first. They may just be needing to release even the fears that are still holding them back so that they can be with you. And it's like they find it really hard to find the right words to speak as well. So they are saying to you, I just need to work on releasing all these so I can be with you. And they're asking you to look through the illusion of karmic bonds and know that in spiritual truth they're always bonded to you. And the last card that came out is Time Together. So really, really beautiful. And this is for the journey. I treasure the spaces I share with you in my heart and mind. I love spending time with you and building this bond in our hearts and minds. Please connect with me spiritually today. I need to feel your love. So again, this is about connecting with them spiritually on the 5D, sending them love. Your divine masculine is wanting to connect with you on the 5D, and that is what they're asking for. So whatever is going on in their life right now, whatever changes are happening, they are asking to connect on the 5D, and they are preparing to move forward towards you as well, so that they can be able to tell you of the love that they have for you. So I hope you have a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.